Hello, my name is Monica Irvine, and I am so excited to spend a few minutes with you and tell you about our new release of our book, Raising a Generation of Ladies and Gentlemen. So, what is this book and what's all the hype about? Well, the hype's about this amazing parenting resource that's going to take you by the hand and walk you step by step on how to teach your children to live lives of honor and integrity with a lot of manners. Parents, so often I get parents that come to me and say things like, Monica, these skills are so important to me. I want my kids to be polite. I want my kids to live lives of integrity. But what I'm doing doesn't seem to be working. What can I do? Parents, what I've learned is that one of the best ways to teach our children these skills is they have to see a living example of what this looks like in their home. And so often I get parents that tell me they feel like they're a little lacking and they're not sure they even have all the skills to give to their children. So this book, Raising a Generation of Ladies and Gentlemen, is 52 skills. We're going to go one skill a week. And it's about 3 to 4 pages of listening to or reading. It's so simple. We're talking 10, 12, 13 minutes a week. But the information and the principles that you're going to learn and hear are life-changing. Parents, they are. Let me give you an example. So one of the chapters I talk about is how do we teach our children, how do we help our children not to be entitled? You know, entitlement is something that's a learned behavior. So often I get parents that want to complain, or I hear adults going, oh, this entitled generation. And I think to myself, well, parents, who do you think is teaching your children to be entitled? Well, the answer is you, is us. We're the ones doing it. Let me give you an example of how I know we're doing this. So, the last time your family had a family get-together, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, maybe your church had a potluck where you were going to have a big meal. Who were the first people that fixed their plates in that gathering? You just said kids, didn't you? Yeah, most of you did. Because for some reason, our society in the last couple of decades have decided that we're going to put children first. We're going to let kids serve themselves before their grandmother or before their great aunt who just spent 2 weeks preparing Thanksgiving dinner. We've made a decision that we think it's in our kids' best interest to allow them to go before their elders. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're going, well, Monica, look, if I let my kids eat first, then I can sit down and eat in peace because then my kids aren't bothering me and making a lot of noise because they're already fed. And I want to ask you, so when did we stop teaching our children to politely and quietly and patiently wait for their elders to go first? Are we not capable of that? Are our children not capable of that? Parents, they are capable. And the thing is that we don't realize is when we continue to place our kids first, we're robbing them of the joy that comes when they place others first. We're robbing them of the experience of what it feels like to live a life of honor. In order to live a life of honor, you have to do honorable things. And that only comes as we sacrifice for others. So just like that skill, and I could go on and on about that, but I won't. I'm going to make you sign up for the Raising a Generation of Ladies and Gentlemen book. Parents, you've got to read or listen to this book. It is life-changing. We've got to go back to the skills and the principles that we know help our children live happy lives. So click below to learn how you can have your copy of Raising a Generation of Ladies and Gentlemen. I can't wait for you to get it.